So now I'm going to work with templates, and this is going to include creating your own and how to open it. So here's my screen. It's kind of small for me, so I go up to the top and click zoom 150%. That way I can see what I'm doing. This time around I'm going to be doing an invoice template, so just a skeleton of what I can add numbers to or change the details of so that I don't have to retype it every time I do up an invoice. So I'm at the top of the page. I'm going to do my title, and below it I'm going to say name of job and cost. And because this is the name of the template, I'm going to go ahead and select the name, which I did by command clicking, and go along over to my formatting palette, which is this box, and I'm going to click merge cells under alignment and spacing. Now make sure your formatting palette is up. If you don't see it, you don't see a box anywhere on your screen, it's probably hidden. So you can go to the top of the screen and click View, Formatting Palette, or what's even easier, you can click Toolbox next to the Zoom toolbar, and up comes the formatting palette. So I'm in alignment and spacing, and I have the category expanded, so you click the arrow to expand, and at the bottom of the cell I have merge cells. So now my amazing invoice template is in one big cell by itself. And then I expand the column to see the whole text by clicking and dragging the space between columns C and D. So now my whole title is shown, but I think I'd like it actually a little bit bigger. So I go over to the side in the formatting palette and I click the size of the font to be, let's say, 20. Now notice what happened. The font is actually so big that the text is getting cut off, which is a problem. So my way of fixing this is to click on the cell B3 where my text first starts, and at the top, remember, you see my amazing invoice template is in the formula bar at the top of the screen. So even though the font looks, or this text looks like it's been cut off, it's really there. It's just you can't see it. So you could either expand column C, or you could merge the cells. I'm going to choose to expand the column. So now what I'm going to do is, you see my cost column and my name of job column. I'm going to add a total down at the bottom, and just like before, I'm going to want to sum all of the costs above the total box. So to do this, we have to start another formula. Remember, to start a formula, we type the equal sign. So go ahead and type the equal sign. And I'm going to want to add in all of the cells above total. So I click and I drag. Now those are the cells that I'd like to add. So remember, to do the adding, we can type sum, parentheses, and make sure you include all of the cells, and then press enter. And right now, of course, it says 0 because we have nothing in the costs column. So go ahead and add, let's just add something and see what happens. Window, and let's say it costs $45. Now you see that the total cell is updated to 45 because it's adding 45 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, etc. Notice we don't have any dollar signs. So to fix this, remember we did number, format, accounting, and it automatically adds dollar signs. We have to make sure that we do this for all of the cells below the cost column. So we click and drag to select all of the cells. So click and drag, click Format, Accounting, and it automatically updates it with the currency symbol. So I'm going to just go ahead and backspace those out because we want to keep our template as general as possible. So you see, as soon as I take out the $45, the total cell goes back to being 0 again. So this looks like a pretty basic template to me. Let's see what we can do with it. I think I'd like to add a little bit of bolding, so I'm going to go ahead and do Apple B. And then again down here at the total, I'm going to do Apple B. Really at this point it's just about getting used to the Apple commands. You could even do an underline, Apple U, and give it a little bit more emphasis. So now this is my template. It's very basic, it's not very attractive, but let's see what we can do about saving it. So go ahead up to File, Save As, and you get a little save box. Your formatting palette might be in the way, so you might need to move that over. And in this Format drop-down box, you need to click Excel Template. And the extension for the Excel template is .xltx. When you do that, Excel will automatically change the destination that you will save your file to your My Templates folder. You need to make sure it says My Templates, otherwise Microsoft won't be able to access the file. It won't know that it's there. So now go ahead and type yourself a little name for your file. So I'm going to do invoice template. And then go ahead and do save. So now if all goes well, we'll be able to close out this spreadsheet and open it up whenever we feel like it. So go ahead and X out. And now at the top of your screen, click File, Project Gallery, and then the left-hand side you'll see My Templates. Go ahead and click My Templates, and you should see Invoice Template. Make sure Invoice Template is selected, and then click Open. And there we have it. There's your very amazing invoice template ready to use and ready for values to be input.